of love is in your eyes. I look, your smile can't disguise.
Two-faced, I'm in love. Yes, I'm feeling the love. I'm already in love with your Sweet Peaches palette, and now I am in love. I have fallen in love with your Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush. These are amazing. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3 of these awesome rocking blushes for the summer. I can't be more happy. And the reason why I'm so happy is because these blushes rock. They are perfection, confection in a blush, because they are a highlighter and a blush put together in one. And right up these are my dream come true blushes. And not only that, look at this gorgeous packaging. Just look at this. Pause and adore these gorgeous packaging blushes. They're perfect, lovely little confectionaries in a blush. They're packaged like they look like little, bonbon confection boxes, and so they look great on your vanity, and they're great from the vanity to your face. So they're wonderful as gift items, they're wonderful as display items. They're the cutest little blushes, let me tell you. The only thing I have a caveat about them, and that is that they are bulky as a result. I mean, they're display blushes and other gift blushes, and they're almost like little what would you call them? What's the word? When you want to keep them as keepsakes, they're like keepsake blushes, and so they're not purse friendly. As you can see here, they're definitely not purse friendly. They're bulky. It's hard for you to travel with these, and let me tell you, I don't really want to part from these blushes. These are hard blushes to part with. Right now it's fine because I'm not able to go out a lot, and I'm not really able to like carry a heavy load. But let me tell you, when I'm better and I can go out a lot, this is going to be a sad parting if I have to part from these blushes. So eventually I'm going to have to figure out a way to carry this blush with me, because it ain't going anywhere without me. Or rather the other way around, I ain't going anywhere without these blushes. And the wonderful thing about them is that they are a blush and a highlighter in one. Again, my dream come true blush. And how they were able to do that, and this is what it looks like. They're hard. As you can see, they're hard blushes, and the reason why how they do that is that they're baked. And in the baking process, they start off as a liquid pigment, as opposed to powdered blushes that are started off as a pigmented powder. This is started off as a liquid pigment. With that, they tend to be more saturated. The colors are more saturated. It's more true. It's pure pigment. And then they bake it apparently on terracotta tiles. I'm not sure whether it's every company's baking process is on terracotta tiles, but they're baked like the Italian way, and they're baked until the pigment hardens, dries and hardens to a solid. And with that, for some reason, that process causes the pigment to be very saturated, very buildable, and also very, very radiant. There's a lot of glow and radiance and illumination built into these blushes because of the process of baking. So this is all the rage now because we are all into highlighting pretty much everything these days, and I'm right there into it. Is because highlighting has become so popular, everybody's highlighting everywhere, and everybody like wants to ping. I want to ping my satellite too every once in a while. But the problem with me is that highlighting, you know, we're taking it everywhere now. It's not just on your upper cheekbone, it's on your nose, the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow. I think they're figuring all sorts of other places you can highlight. And with me, I don't have a prominent cheekbone. So I had to figure out, and like, okay, I can't ping from this cheekbone because there isn't a corner to ping from. You need a corner for the light, for the highlighter to work with so that you can ping from it to the satellite. And there is no way my highlighter can work with anything because there ain't nothing there to work with. So with that, I was trying to figure out how can I do a highlighter. I really want to do a highlight, and I finally found this amazing highlighter, and I'll do it on another video, my favorite highlighters of all times. And this amazing highlighter, I figured out a way to use it properly, and this time I said, okay, I can't ping from my cheekbone, so I'm gonna go get cheeky with it and ping from my cheek. So that's how I made it work for me, is illuminating my cheek. So I put a blush on and top it up with a highlighter, and then I could ping to the satellite if I wanted to, and I was a happy camper. But then Too Faced, I think, read my mind and built in a pinger of a highlighter blush, and I am in heaven on earth with these blushes. And my poor little highlighter is now neglected in the drawer because I don't need it that much anymore because I have these to work with. And I like to think that I created the trend of the cheeky, getting cheeky with it ping. However, probably not. That's a bit delusionary, considering not only that, but the fact of the matter is I'm at home a lot, can't go out there that often because I'm in a kind of a pseudo reverse quarantine. My immune system's so low that I can't go out that often. So I don't think I'll be creating that many trends just yet. However, it's always nice to think about. So I figured out a lovely way to do it, and now these are my dream in a little perfection little candy box. Let's get into the blushes and we'll break them down. So this is my favorite one, and this is Candy Glow. And the description says it's a pinky blush. I actually thought that I wouldn't be able to rock this blush because of my NC43 skin tone, and it turns out to be my favorite blush. I went to Sephora and we swatched it on my hand, and it didn't look that impactful on my hand. It looked a little too pinky, and so we thought, oh no, this wouldn't work for me. But actually, this is what I'm wearing. As you can see, I think it works very nicely, and I think I'm pinging just fine right now, and that is Candy Glow. And today I decided, normally I will use these two stripes here, but today I used all of them, and they are of course they're pink. And I'm gonna look at the Sephora, my little notes here, because I'm really great at feeling color, not necessarily describing color. So this is a rose pink, that is the soft coral pink, and that is the soft peachy pink. And they are gorgeous, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna throw caution to the wind, and I bought it anyway, and it turned out it works perfectly when I'm wearing softer colors like this. I'm just trying to stand up so that you can see, and rocking more of a peachy look, a more summer look. It is perfect for the summer, and I'm an NC43, and I'm rocking it just fine as far as I'm concerned. So this is what it is, and I'm just going to give you a single swatch of each one. so that you can see what they look like separately. I did swatches separately so that you could see what it looks like together. So this is them separately, and I'm going to swatch it on my hand. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera instead of looking at the screen instead of the viewfinder. So there you go. So I'm going to do a swatch of them all together, and I'm going to swatch here. So I hope you can see that. It's a bit tricky. That one was a little bit tricky. So that's it all together. And so that, oh gosh, that is so beautiful. And so that actually turned out to be my favorite blush in this series that I got. And so these have been out for a while. The second one is my second favorite, and that is Sparkling Bellini. And that's from this wonderful Italian drink. I believe it's an Italian drink because they use an Italian sparkling wine, and then they put like a peach schnapps in it, and so it's named after that. And this is the new blush, Sparkling Bellini. Just a perfect timing for the summer, and it's a peach, it's all peaches. And so the first one is, sorry, I filmed this before and no sound came, so I had to refilm it, so it's a little bit smudged. So this is what it looks like. The first stripe is a soft peach. The second stripe is a medium, oh sorry, the first stripe is like Sephora calls it a soft orange, I call it a soft peach. The second stripe, Sephora calls it a soft medium orange, I call it a soft medium peach. The third one, we are in agreement, medium pink. So this is them swatched separately. Let me do this again. So that's them separately, and then I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. Oops. There we go. This is on my NC43 hand. Gorgeous. Look at that gorgeous pink. There's that corally peach, and there's that soft peach, just to live for. And when I first got these are the ones that I mix together and use most often. The two, the soft peach and the medium peach, I love using those most often, and sometimes I'll just use this peach altogether depending on the coloring of my eyeshadow. So they're so versatile that way, because you can use a smaller brush and just get into each stripe, or you can mix only two together, or you can mix the three. So I just love them for that. So not only do I love it because there's this built-in highlighter, but I also love it because it's so versatile as to how much, what you can, you know, how many variations of colors you can get from this one blush. So this is them swatched together. I'm going to try not to remind myself not to use the middle finger, because you know how it is. So that's it swatched together, and then I'm going to swatch it there. Oh, now look at that. It's just a perfect blend of all three. Just gorgeous. Pause and adore. Just gorgeous. So that's my second favorite. You know, it's really hard to like choose between those two because they're both such awesome color, such awesome blushes. So depending on the look that I'm going for, they're so versatile that way. And then we're gonna go to Something About Berry, and of course the name says it all. It's all about the berries in this one, and it's great when my hair is no longer blonde I'll be able to rock this even more. Right now I'm really more for the pinks and peaches, but this is a beautiful color, great for darker skin complexions, and even if you're lighter, if you like to rock berries, this is one to rock with. And so it's described as, Sephora describes it as a mauve pink, oops, sorry, there we go, mauve pink, golden peach, magenta pink. So, and then I'm gonna swatch these for you. Try not to wipe on my dress. My pretty dress doesn't need these swatches. My skin can handle it. I can always wash it off. My dress, I don't want any stains. So this is what it looks like. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that shine. Oh my gosh. So all you glow girls and guys out there, you want to rock a highlighter blush, this is it. Wow, look at that. That's pinging. That's definitely pinging. Now just remember that it's buildable. I'm doing a heavy duty swatch right there, but it goes on much lighter. The berry's a little bit more pigmented, but the others go on much lighter. Even the berry goes on light. You do have to be careful with the berry a little bit, but they go on very light, and then you build them up. And so you can build them up. I built this up for camera so that the camera can see it better, and so they're wonderful because they're buildable, so you can control the pigment and the density of pigment on your cheek. So if you're lighter skinned, of course, you can go quite light and have just a soft feel. So I'm going to swatch them all together, and then here it is. Oops, I almost forgot. That's all together. And then we're gonna swatch it here. And ooh, that is so pretty. It comes out a pinky color. That is gorgeous, like a candy pink. So you can see how that's like very magenta, and that's a kind of a soft pink. Putting it all together, it comes out this, wow, it's almost like a different color. A candy pink. Wow. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. So those are the three awesome, these are the three awesome blushes. And so I'm gonna be rocking these in the summer, and I am a happy camper, and you can rock them too if you're into highlighter blushes. And as I said, I'm in love with Too Faced. I am in love. And any of you guys out there that want to give if you want your woman and you want a happy wife and a happy life and you want your woman happy, boy, you can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong, you men out there. This is what you can give them. And you know, remember for Valentine's Day, this is a perfect little addition to your little Valentine's Day you know what I mean, for your Valentine's Day celebration. So there you have it. That is my take on the Too Faced Sweet Hearts. I nearly said Sweet Peaches again because they both have sweet in it. Can be very confusing and they're long names. This is my take on the Too Faced Sweet Hearts Perfect Confection. Perfection. I added that in. Flush blushes. So if you like that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and stay tuned to more of my videos by subscribing. You can just click the subscribe button below to keep up to date with my videos. All I can say is like, keep on going and keep on glowing. Bye. I'm gonna glow.
The look of love is in your eyes. A look your smile can't disguise.
Hey, why stop the party now? Click on this video to watch more. This is my custom Sweet Peach palette
for all you glow girls and guys who didn't get that oh so elusive Too Faced Sweet Peach palette.